I really, really hope that somebody just tuned in and that was the first thing that they heard me say. Please don't send me pictures. Sir. No, not big on feet. I'm much more of a thigh guy. I like nice thighs. Too late. Damn it! Incoming cat pictures. Also, if people have pets, please randomly tweet me pictures of cute pets because god damn it, I need any kind of like pick-me-ups. Especially when I'm not streaming. Not super thick. I just like thighs. If that's fair to say. Without being like an asshole in the current year. So, anyway, we're like in a constant state of right now, and we're trying to overcome it. Windslayer, what's up? We're trying to overcome it. It's there's a were creature over here in this bedroom. I need to get that body removed. I think all of the dead dwarves are memorialized, so we shouldn't have problems with ghosts. We still need to get cleaned up after that fight. There's depressed dwarves everywhere. And it's just kind of a matter of time until that's done, and then we can try and rehabilitate dwarves. Frame rate's a little bad, but it's still playable. It's not too slow. Werebear. Yeah, a werebear. Because we had a werebear attack our army mid-fight. Do I have misgenerators? No, I do not. I've never been great at setting up misgenerators, I'll be honest. Seeing another dead dwarf already. In the middle of the dining area. There's teeth on the floor, too. Although I think that dwarf might have been the one that went berserk. Let's just make sure that well, actually, let's just leave this unpaused for a second. And see. No, you're not getting removed. I'm assuming I don't have enough coffins. I've never really made a habit of setting up misgenerators, so I always have to re-look up how to do them properly. Because the way I do them is very incorrect. I just, like, essentially put a spout above my tavern and just pour water down on it. But do they really help that much? Like, I've only done it a couple times, and every time I've done it, I find I end up with more casualties than not. I mean, it kind of works. I'm not going to say it works super well, but it works, I guess. Yeah, fair enough. I feel like we're too far gone in this fortress at this point. You just flood the tavern. Hey, man, swimming lessons, am I right? Like, what's below the tavern right now? I mean, I could do it. Because it's just black space beneath it. I do have an ocean right there. Yep, nobody's gone to pick up that corpse. Those coffins are in place, though. Let's make you into a coffin. You into a coffin. Let's just make all of this into a memorial hall. Dwarf is throwing a tantrum. Huzzah! I'm sure this will be fantastic. There we go. Release the clown car? I'd need to dig down. I might do that, actually. Dig deeper in Grelier. Oh, unless that just does it for me. A vile force of darkness has apparently arrived. Also, yeah, Ocelot's not wrong. Ocelot's not wrong. About the thigh thing. As somebody who wasn't super enthused by the base game, like, there was nothing wrong with the base game. Winslaya, I just found it kind of boring. As somebody who wasn't super enthused by the base game, nah. I don't know. I quite frankly, because I wasn't super excited with the base game, like, it was fine, but it wasn't the Age of Wonders that I wanted, if that makes sense. It just felt slow and clunky and not fluid. Like, something about playing like, there's nothing wrong with Planetfall, but something about playing Planetfall just doesn't feel right. So, anyway. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lock all of the dwarves inside and turn off, turn off job cancellation orders. Notifications. Oh, Jesus. What are they going for? Is that are they, like, rushing in to kill a fox? Yes, they are. Well, there's a panicking dwarf right here. It's King. Sorry, King. King watches a fox die. Oddly fitting. Okay, that actually looks like a decent-sized siege. I'm gonna start closing doors. Going to start closing doors. Lockdown. Well, let's do lockdown second. Cancel that job first. Let's pull this one, the front door. Stray cat found dead. They remove, like, the way when they remove tiles from stars. See, I don't have that level of patience. Like, I know some people do. I never have. I want games that I enjoy playing right now. Otherwise, I just kind of ignore them. If I don't enjoy playing a game already, I'm not gonna get into it. So my trap just straight up isn't built right now. Like, it's just not set up. Because I was trying to fix it. So I don't have my water trap right now. So we get to deal with that. We're going to open the tunnel lever, and we're going to pull the lockdown lever. More cats have been found dead. I mean, probably. I just, like I said, I didn't really like the base game. So I don't really have many thoughts on things related to that particular game. Well, I think it's time for our final stand, chat. Even if we have to build a new fort today, that's not the end of the world. Let's pull this lever and pull this lever. It's going to stop the water flow. Because I have no way of rebuilding or refilling my trap. My water trap, because the, let's just say, chat room. Let's just say that somebody went insane and killed the cancellation lever on it. Here they come. Here they come. Who cares if they make a mobile game? Mobile game isn't for you. I never understood people's anger towards mobile games. We'll never understand. Alright, well, they're getting hit by stonefall traps in the water, which is something. Alright, the first dwarves are in. Okay, where's one of my... There's Moth. So for reference, Moth. Bit of a pro here. It's got a lot of kills. Notable kills on giant cave spiders, grizzly bears, dwarves, goblins. Has killed elves, troglodytes, helmet snake apparently, sea otters, goblins, giant cave toads, trolls. And now this begins. We fighting trolls, friends. Seeing a whole lot of combat. Dwarf is in martial trance. Mesbeth. I think that's one of my, I want to say that's one of my wrestlers, actually. They're fighting in, like, 2 feet of water, for reference. That's why the whole thing is flashing. They do appear to be clearing these trolls up pretty handily. The trolls, at the very least, are going to be quite easy. Okay, so the rest are hanging back. I need them to move forward. So let's set the spot for them to be stationed at up here. Just so that they move forward. Can I talk about a bit about my process of making Today in Dwarf Fortress videos? Yeah, no, I straight download my VODs and edit it from the VODs. Why do you ask, though, Zephon the wrestler's throwing a tantrum. Is that one of my combat dwarves? That would be awkward if there was a tantrum happening in the middle of this fight. We're moving in still. Goblins are starting to come down the stairs. Dwarves are racing in. There's actually some goblins in the fray now, as well as a few beak dogs. Instead of just trolls, dwarves are just like cleaning them out, though. Although the actual scary fight's about to start, and I really wish that the dwarves would fall back, but there's no way for me to really tell them to do that. Actually, hold on. Let's try this. Okay, yeah, that kind of did it. I wanted them to fall back so that they don't run outside. If they run outside, then they do lose. Straight up. Also, one of my military dwarves is having a tantrum. He's having a panic attack. Wait, what? Oh, the siege ended. Man. Easy peasy, I guess. Yep. Exactly. Lump. Exactly. Hey, Grim Fox. How you doing? What are you talking about? Stone pants? Thinly veiled microtransactions? Typically, not always. That's why that, as much as I dislike Apple, that Apple Arcade thing is pretty neat. Oh my god, there's so many dead dwarves in the library. Alright, so we're gonna fly down here. Let's dig. The dwarves must find something. Here's the question. Can I dig straight through here? I don't know if I can. Okay, so we're gonna dig right down to there. What'd you miss? We got hit by Vile Force of Darkness and we killed them all. Well, we killed enough trolls that they backed up. I didn't take a single loss in my military. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's what you missed, Moth. Yeah, cool. It's all good. Nothing too horrendously bad. Right now, I'm just digging down to hell. Although I think I might actually cancel a line along there, just so that we don't expose more than we need to. Okay, so right here, it goes over to there, so I will do that. It's the, oh god, I've found, I'm at desperation times moment. Oopsies, that's not what I wanted. We're gonna try. And yes, that's the thing. Because as much as I love this fortress, I don't want them to just tantrum themselves to death. We should die gloriously. In battle against the fires of evil. Give water. I really need my miners to do something. Yo, is this body getting removed? Looks like it. I'm going into battle and I need your finest potions. You know, I want to know what Moth's kill count is at. Same with Duke. 49 kills. 5 notables. Not actually as high as it could have been. Is this still set as a hospital? Oh shit, it is. This should be a tavern. Sign location, add location in tavern. The constructive dinners. Should also probably really get that were creature's corpse removed from that. Just don't worry, potion seller. I'm going into battle and I require your finest potions. It's like weirdly difficult for me to just like maintain this aura of me being me. It's like, it's funny. I always like brag about myself as a streamer. Like I'm not somebody who acts a lot. But these last 2 streams have been the most acting I've ever done while streaming. It's like, keep a straight face, dude. Ain't easy. Alright, let's see if anybody's actually digging. Yep. We're working on it. Animal's one of them. I'm turning into Krug? What do you mean by that, Exogram? Acting? Not that kind of acting. I mean, I always try and do a little bit of roleplay. For the actual, like, portions of Dwarf Fortress itself. Like, when I'm reading descriptions and stuff, I try and elaborate on things. But it's difficult to do that stuff in a live format. It's much easier to make it seem convincing if it's pre-recorded and thought about for a little bit instead of just like blurted out. But in my case, the acting I'm referring to is I just got out of a almost 9-year-long relationship, so I'm doing all I fucking can to not just sit on the floor and cry while streaming. Those giant cave crocodiles? Hold up. Oh wow. Let's just remove those. Wait, actually, no, these are too far down. Those aren't reachable, I don't think. Oh, they might be, actually. Let's try it. If they are, we'll go get them. No, it's all good, Exogram. That's all that I mean when I'm referencing acting. Although I wouldn't mind being like Krug Smash. He's very much an inspiration. That's also why there's no bookshelf next to me. I don't know how many times you've seen my streams, but... Oh, would you look at this? The forgotten beast, Staub, has come. A three-eyed mouse! It has narrow tails, and it is slavering. Its pale brown hair is long and straight. Beware its noxious secretions. For it has been living on a diet of beans for the last 10,000 years. A while back? No, that was a very long time ago. I power through forts really quickly because of how much I stream. I can't even remember which fort that was. That was a long time ago, Exogram. Hey, Chad, any guesses on the death count from this thing? It's been a while since we've seen noxious secretions. I'm gonna be ballsy. So I feel like I should be. Technically, I think it's still locked out here, but we're just gonna bring them down. Let's see what this thing goes and does. 7 to 15 over 9,000. It's a mouse. I wonder how big it is, actually. Those aren't that big cloud-wise. After they drink the beast goop, yeah. Well, it's murdering the cave crocodiles. Making pretty quick work of those crocs. Just don't let it get in the well water. Due to pain causing possible unconscious effects, fun. Well, because I said it's locked down here, we could just leave it down here. What do you guys think? Do we fight it? Call an exterminator? Yeah, right. I'm alive, Pop-Tart. I'm getting by. I'm getting by. Hanging in there. I've had lots of friends helping. To put it bluntly. For Narnia. For glory! We must kill this giant pest. Oi! I just saw somebody running away. Yeah, pansy! Come back! Hey, Freeways. What's up, man? There we go. Door's open. I hope he's still in the open area. God damn it. I'm just gonna wait. Because I don't want to fight this thing in a hallway. I want to make this as easy for dwarf pathing as possible. I'm just hoping they kill it really fast. That's why I carved out that very large open area. Also, for those of you guys who really like the little short Dwarf Fortress videos I do. There's one going up on Wednesday. It's already edited and everything. It's scheduled to go live, too. I just need to wait on it. So if you're looking forward to those, keep an eye out Wednesday morning. And if you'd like to get into the credits for those little videos, type in ! Sellout. $2 a month or up will get you into the credits. Alright, where's Moth at? There you are. So we're following Moth. Thanks for typing in the wrong command, Animal. Much appreciated. This is why you're not a mod. They pile on top of it. It's in a panic. It's not dead yet. Still spraying them with noxious secretions. And it's dead. Apparently a cat got into the fight. The Spearmaster stabs the Forgotten Beast in the head with a bronze spear, tearing the muscle and chipping the skull and tearing the brain. The tendon in the skull has been torn. A bronze spear is lodged firmly in the wound. Just got your MRI? How was it? Is that your first MRI? I remember you mentioning that. Oh my god, 38 pages of this shit. I want to know what the fight was like the second the dwarves got in there. So that actually went on for a little bit. It seems like it was pretty much in our favor. Like, the Forgotten Beast got enraged. Like, it's a whole lot of missing. So you'd start saying, my thunder and lightning's gonna come down on you if you don't leave my woman alone. Oh boy. It's boiling extract. Forgotten Beast is caught in a burst of the Forgotten Beast's boiling extract. That's good. Pop-Tart man. That's good. But yeah. It looks like our one spear dwarf got the kill. Or one of our spear dwarves got the kill. So that's pretty good. Robo, did you get the kill? Wow, Robo has a lot of kills. Stop the Forgotten Beast. Congratulations, Robo. 32 other kills. A lot of beak dogs, actually. 4 trolls, probably in the most recent fight. 2 beak dogs, probably in the most recent fight. 1 goblin. Apparently you killed 14 elves. Boiling mouse farts. Yeah. Yeah. You're wearing some really nice gear too. You don't have the nicest spear, but you got a lot of masterwork clothing on. Looks like you didn't get any goop on you either. Did I move? No, I'm still living here. I'm living in the same place. My fiance my ex just took everything. Robo, the Spearmaster, has bestowed the name Evodasthunur upon a bronze spear. I actually was on the phone with my landlord this morning. They're gonna write up a new lease for just me. That's exactly the same except minus her on it, and they're gonna give me back the pet deposit. Which I think I need to... I think I keep, because it was my money originally. Let's see what this Sect Guards. Evo Dastuther. A bronze spear. And it has been used to kill 37 creatures in total. Oh, it's still the same background. I am standing in exactly the same place, Hendrico. Trust me. Bookshelves are just gone. Window's still there. I did pay it, or I would have paid it because she was unemployed when we got this place. Will my ex take the window? No. Seems pretty in place to me. I mean, to be fair, the bookcases make sense to me. Oh my god, they destroyed more levers. Whatever, not gonna worry about it. So tired of dwarves breaking levers, I'm telling you, chat room. One of your roommates has been joking about selling the oven and fridge when your lease ends. Wouldn't that get you in a lot of trouble? Yeah, I've never had this problem. This is the first fort I've had that problem, so lesson learned. Levers will be locked in a different room. Because technically they don't belong to you. Dredge. They're like included with the lease, so you're like leasing them. See, for a split second there, Exogrim, I thought that you were talking about I thought you were talking about Dwarf Fortress and like destroyed levers, and now I'm thinking like, yeah, I should actually like report them to the cops. Dang. That vandalism is probably the... Yeah, that vandalism charge is probably the problem charge. You know, I think I'd rather, like, get arrested by Canadian cops than Dwarven Hammerers. I'm just gonna put it out there. I think the odds that my head gets smashed in with Canadian cops is lower. Really? Oh, okay. We hit Hotstone. At least I can make the hammer out of something like... I don't actually have hammers right now. I just have a captain of the guard. So they just arrest dwarves that cause problems instead of, like, smashing their brains in. Yeah, see, hammer is vacant. But captain of the guard lets me at the very least check. You want me to make backpacks? Sure, we can do that. Oh yeah, no, they run out and punch things. Mainly because you're partial to swords, dwarves? Okay. So getting almost strikes in the skill is always a bad idea, yeah. I almost always end up using hammer dwarves. I'm just gonna channel, like, right there on priority number 1. Okay, well, that doesn't really tell me much. We know there's magma down there. It's magma flow. It's weird. Normally when I expose lava like that, they're able to see into it. Can they dig here? Like from above? No, I don't think they can. Yeah, no, I like hammers in Dwarf Fortress. Hammers and blunt weapons are my favorites. I find myself gravitating towards over spears and basically everything else. Yeah, I know. It's just, I feel like the few times I've done that before, or stuff like that before, it's, okay. I'm kind of tempted to just dig into that, but we'll wait for this to be cut out a little bit more. What would it be and why would it be the Warhammer? I don't think that my 40k figures would be the best weapon in a zombie apocalypse, but you know, like the main like use for a 40k figure as a weapon is you throw it behind them, of course, and then they're like, oh my god, that's worth like $80, and then they turn around and run and grab it. Why would it be a Warhammer? I feel like a Warhammer would be exhausting, realistically. I'd want something a little bit more nimble than a Warhammer. Like, if I were to have a choice weapon for anything, it would probably be either like a crowbar or like some sort of smaller... Yeah, like a rapier, actually. Exactly. Something smaller, something that, like, I could swing quickly without having to worry about doing damage to myself, if that makes any sense. How many dwarves are we down to? 77? Kind of sad that the dwarves decide to peace out after doing that. What's the difference between a regular rapier and a hunting rapier? 2 bowling pins? Yeah, I could see that. 2 bowling pins. That are like... I think I'd probably go with like a crowbar and then like... I don't know. Put like nails on it or something. Dual wield crutches? Actually, a crutch probably wouldn't be all that bad, but I don't feel like a crutch would be that sturdy. I feel like you need something more sturdy than a crutch. I mean, that's not gonna get you very far, freeways. Besides, we're talking about zombie apocalypse and not Noida. Talking about the zombie apocalypse and not Noida. We've discovered the great magma sea. Raw adamantine, praise the miners. And the dwarf is dead. Buddy. Ton, you might wanna... Oh. Alright, where's the adamantine? Ah! There be the spire. Wait, that's not what I want. I mean, this is what I want, but... Up, downstairs, I, not D, not you, I want I. Not you, I want I. Alright, let's go up to there. Make sure there's nothing. Okay, I'm probably going to be dumping water into here, so let's do this. There we go. I mean, I don't think I've ever made crutches out of adamantine. I made a mythical adamant floodgate, though. Kind of shocked at how few military casualties I've had recently, though. There we go. Oh, great. The werebear Nisa in Ferrario has come. A large bear twisted into humanoid form. It is crazed for blood and flesh, and its eyes glow blue. Its hair is long and wavy. You will know why you fear the night. And it's right at my front fucking door. It's right here. So, Legus. R.I.P. How's your dwarf doing? Probably terrible, like everybody else in this fortress. Oh, I hope so. Can you remember what your job was, Freeways? He was good mentally. I don't know, I've had a lot of very random deaths. Daily Rooster, Fuzzatron, Rari, Bits. Freeways, there you are. You're a planter. You're up in a tree gathering plants. You are no longer good mentally. You're haggard. Although you are satisfied after work. You're up in a tree. Potentially stuck in a tree, actually. So something I'm gonna do. Oh my god, they broke the lockdown thing. Alright, well we'll just hope that this thing can't go through forbidden doors. So this dwarf is dead. It's gonna chase the cat and kill the cat. It's kind of standing over the cat now. Yeah, at least you're safe in the tree. Although you just fell out of the tree for whatever it's worth. Or you're no longer in the tree. Looks like it's going for Freeways. It's trying to destroy this door, but this is a legendary door. I'm going to bring the military up here out the back door, because I do have a super secret back door that I shouldn't tell anybody about. Praise the artifact stores. We actually have an artifact door and an artifact hatch. There's a hatch up in the top left of the screen right now. Okay. We're gonna kill this stupid elf. This stupid elf werebear. Alrighty, where's my dwarves to come kill this stupid elf? Here they come. Let's follow Moth. See if they actually get to it. Although that wrestler seems to be at the front. I hope we catch this stupid thing. We're chasing. Fucker's gone. Damn. Yeah, you lived, Freeways. Also, I see your stool. You did have a stool in the middle. You are, like, scarred for life. You're oblivious to reality, but you're still alive. Hey, Cyclone. How's things, man? Whew, I'm cold again. Dwarves are headed back downstairs. You have to say first every time you enter the stream. Because his name says he's first. Regardless of whether... Oh, wow, there's so much blood down here. Regardless of whether or not it's actually true. Pop-Tart Man, are you alive? If not, how did you die? Ooh, no. Did you see her name? I didn't. It's very possible, like, nobody who's been named is alive at this point. Well, I probably have, Here, we'll do this. Chat, if your dwarf has died, I will let you guys tell me to make you a slab so we can find out how you died. Maybe down? Zephyr, Archimedes, Belug, Spears, Rolf, Brahms. Oh wait, there you are. Yeah, no, you're fine actually, because you're a were creature, so you're being kept far away from everybody. What about Baby Lug? I think most of the kids are still alive. Belug, yeah, there you are. Dwarven child. Over the long term, Belug has been under a great deal of stress. But you did feel enjoyment after playing Maple Leaf, but you were embarrassed upon dwelling upon the lack of dining tables. Really? Interesting. I have 2 fully furnished rooms with a whole lot of dining tables. Yep, you're still in the green. All right, I'm cold again, guys. I'm gonna go put the robe back on and do my best Hugh Hefner impression. Arath the Woodburner has been found dead. You were a legendary Woodburner too. What, yes, that your name's Green? Damp stone located, damn. It's damp or warm, those are my 2 options. It just means that this is going to take a while to dig out. You're chucking me money for a sound command. You need something screaming first? You could take the sound bite from that one, what's it called? From that one GIF of the guy going, yes, yes, yes. There's a few versions that have clips. Oh, Animal, you've been missing for a week. I think I killed you with a lava flow. Just a heads up. Also, Ton the Trader has been missing for a week. I think you also died in a lava flow. Whoops. My bad. I wasn't sure which were the 2 dwarves that died in that lava flow, but I'm willing to bet it's those 2. That's pretty believable, yeah. What? You don't let me make memorials yet? Come on, game. And I do have to say a massive thank you to those of you who have increased your tiers on Patreon or started supporting me because of my change in living situation. It puts me... The predicament that I'm in is like, I will probably, in the next couple months, have to go find part-time work. Because I very much doubt she's gonna come back. And as much as I'd love her to, very much doubt she's gonna come back which means now I'm in a situation where I'm probably not going to be able to afford to do this full time in 3 to 4 months. We'll see though. I'm doing the legwork to get some other cash flow in. I put up an ad yesterday in the lobby of my building on the wall saying, hey, looking to rent out my storage unit, which is basically a cage in the basement with a key. And I'm also, yeah, but I can dream of a lot. And I'm looking to rent out the parking space. I'm going to land on my feet, though. I'll be fine. That's the one thing about being a Twitch streamer. It's like, you know, there's a small chance she could be watching right now. I doubt it, but there's a small chance. It sucks being the one that gets dumped. Putting it blunt. Breaking Bad Blind Hour Edition? I don't know what that would entail. I'm certainly not going to go full Breaking Bad. Speaking of Breaking Bad, did anybody watch that Breaking Bad movie? Is it any good? Should I watch it? Nope. I mean, I had a feeling the night before. I had a bad feeling about this, but things that I've said many times during our Real Talk session yesterday. When I would just sat and just chatting for a bit. She feels like a different person. I can't quite explain it. It's very weird. Like, I know why it happened. We've talked it over, but I have so many regrets, it's not even funny. I think I killed you with a lava flow, just a heads up. Yup. Yup. There you go, it's added animal. Quote 293. Yeah, that's how I read it, Oafslot, it's fine. Yeah, no, I mean, it's weird. I've been dead since that lady cut my hair. That was me reminiscing about an old bad haircut. Someone asked if my hair gave me life, and I said yes, because if every time I cut my hair, I die a little bit inside. Where's the toaster quote? I deleted some really old quotes. So try lower numbers. Like try 143, 142. So Cyclone, did you say that you're looking for a sound of somebody shouting first? I mean, now I need to do that more than ever, Cyclone. Yeah, that was RimWorld. Whenever it's slavery jokes, it's probably RimWorld. Or human trafficking jokes. It's probably RimWorld. Generally a pretty good bet. You remember me saying that? I don't really. I remember the quote, though. You know if that's what you'll do? I mean, you could also have goddamn the elitist ones. Goddamn. Before your combos end. I figured out what I'm doing in this video game now, guys. And everybody's like, this isn't fun anymore. So Ryan, are you ready to record an episode of audio tapes at some point, which is just going to be me bitching? Hopefully not just me bitching, but... For those of you who don't know, me and Rhinestone run a podcast together called Audio Tapes and Visual Drugs. There'll be a new episode up on Thursday. No, there's already a patron-only episode up too. Wait, what are we waiting for, animal? Oh, it's the cute little animals we can shoot. Come on, please. You're one of the big ugly animals with a beard. Not one of the cute little ones. Please don't take that too personally. I don't mean it that way. Because he has an actual deck now. That's how I felt about playing against all my friends in Hearthstone when that was in beta. I had fun with all my stupid gimmick decks, and then they started like actually meta decking, and then I was like, well, this is no fun now. So then I quit Hearthstone. So I didn't want to play against any of my friends anymore, and playing against randoms was boring. Yeah, but in Hearthstone gimmick deck, well, the type of gimmick decks I was making back then didn't work. This was like back in beta. I never actually played the release version of Hearthstone. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. You've also modded in some jank? What? What do you mean by modded in some jank? Doesn't everybody find themselves ugly, though? You stare at your own face more than anybody. And you stare at your own face from one angle specifically more than anybody. So why did you make a deck that's just no fun to play against? Do you just not like having friends? Is that the problem? Or is it because, like, it's just fun for you? Then don't play the meta when you play against your friends. Unless they're doing that, in which case, fuck them. I just miss Uno on Xbox because it had camera support, and it would, like, There was an option so that right when the match ends, they would take a photo. Or you could just have camera on all the time. But they'd have like a 3-second window of their face. It's amazing how quickly someone could like turn around and pull down their pants. Wait, really? Like official Uno can be played in Minecraft? Watching their faces, you send the top 24 of the library into the... Yeah, Dwarf has gone berserk. I can't even see where he is. Oh, I see. There you are. You know what? It's fine. They'll deal with it. I need to keep doing this. We must find the adamant. That's what we're trying to do right now, is dig to adamant. Wow, 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 wow. What makes the entire deck possible? You should talk to Eggman about Magic the Gathering. He's like the most Magic the Gathering person I know. Like the most into Magic that I know. Is Rushlock full-time or does Rushlock have a side gig? Right. So I'll be honest, chat room, the thing that's on my mind the most right now is whether or not I can continue doing this full-time. Like, that's almost the thing that's stressing me out more than anything. Right now. Not having a bookshelf is also weird. I haven't seen this wall since the day we moved in. And I put that bookshelf there. On Fiverr? Doing what? And does that count as a side gig? Voice work? Ah, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Wonder if I could do that. I can do specific types of voices. How do you get my premium Snapchat? No comment. I don't actually have... I've never installed Snapchat. Here's the thing, though, that I am offering, though. And I've thrown this around. If I can get $250 a month on my Patreon, I will do roughly weekly-ish unedited cooking videos exclusively for my patrons. Just an FYI. So if you chuck $1 a month at me, you'll get those. If I hit $250 a month and sit there steadily. Because being completely honest with you guys, my fiance consistently provided me with I think it's $42.66 USD. Because I checked yesterday. $450 a month Canadian was what I got from her every month for rent. That was it. So if I can, what's the word I'm looking for here? Replicate that. In theory, I should be okay. I'm just about to be at 259. Once you figure out what sound command you want. Like, if we can hit that $500 goal consistently, we're just okay. Like, as I do have a side gig, technically. I work for my parents. I did that last night. And I was talking with them last night about extra things I could do for them to get a slight raise. So... Hey, Stu. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Oh, there's magma crabs. I see magma crabs. Couple Mr. Krabs. Would you look at those? Yeah, everything's support. It's not like, yes, Patreon is a terrible corporation that's owned by rich people, but, like, in comparison to other sites, they're a hell of a lot better. There's a lot of hate towards Patreon. I don't see most of it. You're well for a gray and rainy day. The sun is out for the first time in about a week. We're trying to find hell. That's what I'm doing. No clue how you can keep it up. Let me tell you this, Cyclone. Please don't do things you can't afford. So if you can't afford it, don't do it. For the love of God, if you can't afford it, don't do it. But thank you very much, at least for now. I mean, I can give you these. You can afford it? Okay. I mean, you said you don't know how you can keep it up, so that's all I was saying. Not the read me, I want users. Done. If you can't afford it, you need a bigger loan. Just a small loan of $1 million? I want to say I've got one strand extractor. Maybe not. Maybe you died. Bah. Hamburg. That or one of the strand extractors is actually in my military now. It's possible. Payday loans, am I right? Don't ever get into payday loans, chat room. Please don't. Let's just throw that order in. Let's also throw in the slabs. All right. Small currencies of Vietnamese dongs. Why does Vietnam have the funniest sounding, like, currency name? It's just too funny sounding for the English language. It's not fair to Vietnam. It's like, congratulations, your language is essentially a joke and it's not your fault. Also, thanks a ton, Ofsalon, for the $1. Thanks, man. So we've passed $262 per month, which means I'm gonna probably on Friday, on my day off, we'll make some sort of nice sandwich. Spend it on blowing hookers. That $1, add it to the blowing hookers fund. I'm not into hookers or blow. It's not my style, man. Although I am hanging out with a friend on Friday who I'm almost certain is going to try and convince me to go to the strip club. So if he's buying, I'm in. But outside of that, meh. Go in there and do some people watching. No, my metal crafter was found dead. I don't know why or how, but not the metal crafter. I know that. Even a yacht club? Oh, I know that. Him and me have a hobby at this one particular club. So if you've ever seen Deadpool, the first one, you've actually seen that strip club because it's the strip club in Deadpool. But if you go there at like 4 p.m. on a Friday, there's a weirdly large amount of Japanese and Korean boys there, and they act like they've never seen a naked human being before, and it is the funniest fucking thing in the world. And so we just go there and drink cheap beer and chuckle in the corner. So it's not that you don't go there to try and get laid, you go there to laugh at the other clientele. Like, that's literally why you go there. Okay, we should be good to dig down another layer. Like, it might sound kind of mean, but it's really funny. I never said it was classy, it's just really funny. I mean, it's really good when you just need to vent. So you just sit there and go, look at this guy! Oh god, he's drooling! Kind of thing. And then the strippers come and bother you, and then we leave. That's usually how it goes. And then we go to the Denny's up the street. Part-time job as a stripper? Why would I want to get a part-time job as a stripper? I don't have the body for that, man. Where is this dwarf? I think you misspelled Snapchat, Slot. Alrighty, bits. No, generally what we do is we go get one beer, whatever's on happy hour, and then we just pretend to drink it for way too long. Most of the bars we go to are more expensive than that place. Generally. Oh, I should probably unpause the game. That would help. I'm like, why is it moving? Why is my frame rate so bad? It's because I left the game paused. But I don't know. Might not happen. Right now, I just, honest to God, need people to talk to. An eerie cavern. Okay, here we go. You've discovered an eerie cavern. The air above, the dark stone, the floor is alive. With vertices of purple, light, and dark boiling clouds. The seemingly bottomless glowing pits murk the surface. We've officially dug deeply and greedily, and I think I also accidentally vented magma into the underworld. And we've discovered another great magma sea. Horrifying screams come from the darkness below. You know, chat, if I put this in a Today in DF video, do you think people might claim it as too spoilery? By the way, big spoilers ahead if you actually care about this stuff. Just an FYI. Welcome to hell. This is hell. Dwarf Fortress Hell. The few Z levels below. That's the bottom. Eerie glowing pits. We need to grab descriptions of these guys. White demons. Slug demons, white demons, ghost of steam. Fire hunts, raven demons, slug demons, the slate gray devil. An enormous quadruped composed of salt. It has a knobby shell and it appears to be emaciated. Hold the line, dwarves. Slate gray devils. A huge feathered petrosaur. It has a twisting, jointed trunk and a giant appearance. It is gray and its feathers are long. Beware its fire. Slug demons. A great scaly slug. It has thin wings and stretched skin. It has a gaunt appearance. Its scales are small and overlapping. Beware its webs. Or that Salty Boy? I think that Moth could take on Salty Boy with his Masterwork Warhammer. Salty Boy doesn't seem that strong, actually. Some of these other ones are pretty scary, though. Fire Haunt. A gigantic blob composed of flame. It has wings and it undulates rhythmically. That one would be scary until you smack it once. If you hit that one once, eh. Maybe. Nidoking, dude. A gigantic whale with lidless eyes. It has a pair of knobby antennae, and it squirms and fidgets. Beware its noxious secretions. That one's terrifying. Anything anything that's like, yeah, by default it can fly. I'm out. Fuck this noise. I find that fire blobs just kind of go pop, and then they're gone. Huge one-eyed raven. It has large mandibles and it squirms and fidgets. Its Charus feathers are long and broad. Beware its noxious secretions. Ghost of steam. Huge quadruped composed of steam. The quadrupeds are not scary at all. It has a spiral share and it appears to be emaciated. Like, those ghosts of steam are gonna die immediately. In fact, they might be killed by the, like, fire. The enormous quadruped composed of salt. Knobby shell. Alright, I think we've seen most of them. So, let's just follow bits and see what happens. See if they come flying out. Yep. Out come the clowns. So what do you guys think we should do? Should we, attempt to fight them? Like, who's first? Slug demon. A great scaly slug. It has thin wings and stretched skin. It has a gaunt appearance. Its clear scales are small and overlapping. Beware its webs. He is weak. Entry gladiators. Wait, where do I want? I should have told the military to go sit somewhere first. Oh well. Let's tell the military to wait up top here. This seems like a solid place for the military to wait. What do you think? What do you guys think? Cam on or cam off for this portion, out of curiosity? Oof. Oof. Those white demons are the ones composed of salt. The steam demons are not scary at all, but there doesn't seem to be that many of them. Fire haunts are terrifying. Ghosts of steam, yeah, those will die real easy. Brute of fire. A towering Demontron, composed of flames. It has large mandibles and it appears to be emaciated. No, the game's saving. Well, we'll give it a mo. A proper dwarven death. Still waiting. I wonder if that's like demon blood on the ground there. It almost looks like it. Out of dumb curiosity, chat, for patron-only cooking videos, what kinds of things would you like to see me post? Whoa. Kind of shocked that they're running out into the magma, but looks like here they go. They're moving relatively quickly. This dwarves booking it away. Let's follow this slug demon, who apparently is the fastest, ironically. Like to see ramen. I need to learn how to make proper ramen instead of my current idea of ramen, which isn't actually that great. I think I'm probably going to start off with just like a really nice sandwich. Wait, why do you owe Zopa soda? Here they come. Oh, they're fighting with a cat. Oh shit, they're fighting with a dwarf. And a dwarf is dead. They caught him. Who did they catch, actually? There's webs. Oh god. It's Bits. Bits and Dunehaven's Slugs Demon Silk. Man, that'd be cool. Sewing, like, trousers out of demon silk. There's a panicking dwarf. Mezbuth! Wood burner. Alright. Should I let the, werebear soldier out of curiosity, chat? What do you guys think? I have to do that thing where the dwarves wall themselves in somewhere. Trying to figure out where I can wall ourselves in. Let me out! You're like, I want to help. And we're like, okay. And let's set this in Burrow 1. So they will be able to let you out. I don't see any demons up here yet. Okay, where's the closest one? Build backup bridges? I needed to do that a long time ago if I actually planned to fight this seriously. No, I would have needed to do that a long time ago. We're not gonna win this fight. That's a good question about the historical figures. They don't seem too interested in moving. Oh, there they go. Now they're moving. Now they're most definitely moving. They're booking it. They're moving faster than I am. Well, let's pause. Wait. This is my last line of defense. Nesbeth the Woodburner has been found dead. We're piling in. Combat begins. Okay, I'm gonna follow Moth because he's one of my most just notable soldiers. Okay, you're all the way back there, never mind. But let's see how quickly Nesbeth the Mace Dwarf dies. He's tussling. Oh my god, he's dodging the shit. Did we get any kills? The Weaver misses the Slug Demon. The Weaver, this is my fight too. There is no need to feel vengeful. There is no need to feel vengeful. I have a part in this. This is my fight. I have no need to feel vengeful. Friend of mine's texting me. All right. Where's the Slug Demon? I want to know if we killed it. Hammerlord bashes the Slug Demon in the body with her silver warhammer, bruising the muscle and bruising the brain. So we must have killed one. Here it goes. Da-da. What? Yep, we got one. Oh, there you go. Found it. Flyboat. The Slug Demon was slain by Duke. John Barrand. Hey, hi, man. What's up, dude? You know, if someone gave me an omelet with bones in it, I'd be upset. Well, that's one down. Whose blood is that? It's Rolf's blood. Frame rate has now gone down from pretty good to what? They're running into the staircases. Oh, there's 2 dead demons. Shit. Oh my god. This is boiling extract. Bursts of boiling extract. Inserts bones. Throws back with bone inserted. The raven places a chokehold on the troll's throat. Wait, what? Oh, it's fighting with the troll. Interesting. Giant almost fighting. Weaver. I like that though. This is my Foos. This is my fight too. Attacks the slug demon, but he jumps away. Foos, this is my fight too. Are there dwarves further down? Doesn't appear to be the case. Alright. So we've gone from like 120 down to 58 demons. I'm just saying. Like, we've cleared out a few of them. Although this cavern layer is currently on fire. Where the heck did they all go? 50, yeah, down to 52. Where's some of the white demons? Most of the white demons are out in the magma layer. So they certainly have control over the magma sea. Not the direction I thought they would go, down to 51. Okay, so these guys are just like flying around in this cavern layer. $47. They're just murdering troglodytes. Yeah, I mean, a lot of them seem to have just moved into the lava. No, I haven't played Untitled Goose Game. I haven't been given code, and I don't really have a big games budget right now. If we get enough people in the Patreon, maybe we can do a monthly patron game. Or do like Patreon selected after hours games, potentially. If not when? When I own it. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're down. They're all just dying. Yeah, that's the one where you just go be an asshole as a goose. I can close this cavern layer. I should close that cavern layer. The one that's all on fire right now. Granted, we've lost a lot of dwarves. We're down to 65, but... Boob streamers? You can go give Belle Delphine $2,000 a month. Yeah, it seems like they just control this cavern layer now. And then there's all the ones down in the magma flows. Which, I could be very wrong, but they appear to be just dying faster than anything. Like, I don't think they die in magma. Yeah, they don't appear to be taking damage. But a lot of them are dead. Yeah, Belle Delphine has a $2,000 tier. Don't ask me why I know that. It's a long story. You'd show your man tip for $50? Just careful, someone might pay for that. So I'm not too experienced with demons. Like, I know the basics of how it works. But is it just the initial rush of demons, or do they keep respawning? Zegaboid the Fire Brute. I think Animal is just bullshitting. That's 90% of what Animal does and says is bullshit. So. Run one rush if I seal it off. Good to know. Well, here's the thing, right? They all seem to be just out in the magma flows. So, if I build upstairs and put them like right there. Put one like right there. And then one floor right there. So I don't know if I sealed it off, but it's certainly dumping magma into it. I'm kind of venting the magma sea into hell right now. So that's why the frame rate's gone. Whoops. Stray Kitten has been missing for a week. No, not Stray Kitty. I guess we're taking the term burn in hell a little too seriously. Yeah. Hell is on fire! Anyway, no, let's go down to like right here and just put a floor in. And then, tentatively, we're safe. Tentatively. Aside from the part where we have 65 dwarves left. Don't mind all the demons in the magma, it's fine. Alright, so let's do this. Take them off of patrol. Yeah, no. The reason... Okay, so the reason I know about all of that is right when she was first blowing up, there was a very clickbaity video of a guy who paid for that tier, which was an awful video, and I'm super mad at myself for watching it. And it was very dumb and anticlimactic, and it made me angry. Bits the brewer has been found dead. R.I.P. Murder Bits, our manager. Bits slain by a demon. I mean, hopefully we can get all those stairs built. If I can get those stairs built, we're safe. Tentatively. What do you mean, Hayes? You could get a hitman services for that much? Probably not. Hitman, in my experience of looking at the black market and whatnot, is they are a bit more expensive than that. All right, so hell's sealed off, chat room. We sealed off hell. Oh wait, there's a demon getting hauled into my dumpster right now. I see this demon right here. Black Coffee, the dwarf, is just hauling a demon corpse and is gonna go chuck it in the dumpster. There's apparently 2 demon corpses up here, actually. Are cops? Probably. You're probably correct. So now these dwarves have broken into hell. We did it, chat room. We made it to hell. So many of the dwarves in this fortress have literally been through hell. We've sealed it off. The demons control multiple layers now. There's miasma everywhere. It's disgusting. My dwarves need help. There's books and clothing scattered everywhere. Corpses in the library. Oh, shit. The Marksdwarf never actually did get let out, but I do need to rebuild the wall in front of it. Otherwise, he will come kill us. When the full moon hits. Skin them and wear their hide? I'm not certain that's how that works. A caravan has arrived from where? From wow. I mean... Huh. Wow. Wow. Technically, this fortress could keep going. Technically. We have multiple dwarves with kills on demons. I wonder if, let's just quickly go through my military dwarves, actually. Mesbeth. Oh, shit, you didn't die? Okay, you didn't kill any demons, but this dwarf got fully webbed by a demon. I just assumed Mesbeth was dead. Did I actually get any losses in my squads? No, I didn't. And we fought a couple of demons. Foos didn't kill one, but did definitely tussle with one. Are you still loose? No, I've relocked you in. Rolf got attacked by one as well. Killed a slug demon. 7 other kills. Even more of the demons are dead. Somehow Moth didn't get a kill on a demon. How many did we actually fight with, though? It can't have been that many. Can't have been that many. I feel like most of them just pathed into the magma, straight out of hell. But yeah, most of them are just like in hell. Something's eternally burning. Oh, it's God. There's a magma crab getting blasted by a fire hunt. Just look at that. It's trying to burn something in magma. I don't think that's gonna go very well, fire hunt. Good luck. Yeah, it's not gonna go very well. But here's the best part, chat. I don't know if this is actually draining the magma sea, but magma is draining into hell at a decent pace. Yeah, because right here... Because this is all 7x7 still. Still 7x7 here still, too. But, like, the very top of the magma sea is down to 2 of 7 depth. So we are actually filling hell up with magma. Because believe it or not, hell isn't full of magma, I guess. Hell is filled with weird gems. Weird glowy stones. Which appears, or eerie glowing pit, which appears to be eating the magma. It's gonna fill back? Yes, still though. Still though. That is really cool. 'Cause I've seen a few people make it down to hell in Dwarf, but I've never actually seen... I've never seen anybody flood hell with magma. I figured it'd be like, yeah. Well, we successfully dug too deeply and too greedily, chat, and then sealed it off. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Scarbell is a wild place. Who is this corpse? I'm just gonna dump that corpse. Just get rid of it. I don't need it here. So now the real question is, now what? We've got a bunch of mentally fucked dwarves. People that want to trade with us for some reason. And probably not enough coffins. I mean, I can make more, but... I don't even have a manager anymore. How many of my nobles do I have left? I still have my mayor. Need a new manager. Grandmaster Organizer. I love that, like, the best way to work on organization skills in Dwarfort is be in the military. It's always been a little strange to me. Trade mad dwarves with the demon infestation? How? How do you propose we do that exactly? Through hell and out, yep. And there's not even that many left. Most of the others on the map are wild animals. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And it's mostly the fire demons left. I mean, I could send my military back down to that hold and just wait and then fight them. What do you guys think? Hopefully they come in one by one and we can just kill them. The white demons are the ones that seem pretty weak. The slug demons, we killed 2 of them with what seemed to be not too much of an issue. What do you guys think, chat? As I really want to clear out that cavern lair. Okay, yeah, let's fight the demons. So we need to keep that cavern layer open. Do I not? Oh, there's the cavern's lever. Get down there, dwarves. Still plenty of alcohol, too. Considering we have no adamantine gear, though, that part's a little concerning. I did assign a strand extraction, and I'm pretty sure I have at least 2 dwarves with strand extraction set, but they're not getting to it. Oh god, they're all like right there. Oh god, are they just gonna run in and fight? Nope. Alright, sending them in. Gonna station the secondary squad down here. The B team. Moth seems to be going in first. Pray for our dwarves, chat. I don't think there's a particularly high ceiling here, so... in general, dwarves should be safe. Like, actually, let's check. Okay, so there's a 2Z level high ceiling here. Okay, begins. I was gonna say, why are they just sitting here? Oof. Detan ran out. He is in a martial trance, actually. I'm not sure why they're so uninterested in fighting. Detan is ablaze, by the way. Moth is on fire, too. Detan, the Mace Lord, has been found dead. Not in a good way. Just saying, not in a good way. Moth is still ablaze. Spear Dwarf. I don't see any combat reports from my dwarves. I can't tell what's going on. There's too much fire and random crap going on. Probably flaming webs getting shot out. Brahms has been found dead. Rolf has been found dead. Rolf had a demon kill. Someone just ran into the fray. Boshin's in a martial trance. Wait, what? Moth has been found dead, just a heads up. Shortly after going into a martial trance. So literally died in a martial trance. I'm wondering if I can find my dwarf. Doesn't look like it. Well, Duke should be... Oh, Duke's all the way the hell up here. Why are you listening to poetry? You should be down fighting with your brothers. No valid target, says Boshin, man. But he's still in a martial trance. Fly brutes. Let's try that. Boshin is ablaze. Potion has been found dead. Doesn't look like we even got hits in. The Hammer Dwarf collapses and falls onto the ground. The Hammer Dwarf bashes the Raven Deemer and the Silver Hammer with her Warhammer, fracturing the bone. So they were able to get hits in. Hammer Dwarf punches the Ghost of Steam in the right rear leg with her left hand. The severed part sails off in an arc. Boshin, the Hammer Dwarf. I've improved my dodging, and that was satisfying. This is a pretty fucking glorious death, though. Hammer Dwarf bashes the Ghost of Steam in the left rear leg. Hammer Dwarf bashes the Ghost of Steam in the right rear leg with her Silver Warhammer, and the severed part sails off an arc. All right, let's see what happens. Looks like they are flying up. Oh, I see a wrestler, and I see Robo. The wrestler has entered a martial trance. I can't tell what's happening because we're in a very steep hallway. Can I get a round of beers for the dead, chat room? The wrestler, I've been injured badly. I will not lose. The Devil of Flame kicks the wrestler in the upper body with her right rear foot. But the attack is deflected by the Cave Spider Silk Cloak. Hey, Dabby, how we doing? Wrestler blocks the fire. The wrestler blocks the fire. Oh my god, look at this line right here. Boom! It's gotta be warm in there. Down to 58 dwarves. Kikros, the wrestler, has been found dead. Id, the wrestler's on fire. Scrolling up. Okay, so there's still 4 boards of war left. 7 of the Deep Masons are left. I'm going to try and station them all up here, because this is where the demons are going to come out of. This right here is where all of the Zam demons are going to come from. Assuming they're actually pathing up here. My militia captain up here. God damn it, why did you abandon your fellow dwarves? Seeing fire not too far down, actually. Or smoke not too far down. How many miners do I have left, if any? I need an insurance policy, I think. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a new burrow. Add new burrow. We're not going to do this yet. It's going to be up here. Yeah, we dug down to hell. We were tantrum spiraling anyway. Might as well end gloriously. It's like if you're tantrum spiraling, you might as well, you know, go with a bang. Uh-oh. I thought the game was going to crash there for a second there. Here they come. It begins, everybody. Hold on, pausing. Get the dwarves out, if possible. Soldiers will stand and fight. Yes, Cyrillac. Absolutely. Although I'm going to look up some of my named soldiers like Moth and Robo and in Legends real quick before we do that. Like the ones that got demon kills. Duke, for example, who got 2. Actually, no. I gotta leave the second one active because I want them to finish digging that. Actually, hold on. C. O. Okay. N. You're going to remove... you're going to deconstruct both of those doors. And deconstruct all of that. And then deconstruct this. That's kind of what I'm trying to do, but I don't have much time, and I don't know if the dwarves will actually pull it off. So... Also, the game's paused. I was like, wow, that frame rate is real bad. No, it's just the game's paused. Stray cat has been killed. Here's the real question. Are they actually doing it? No, they're not. There's still a dwarven trade caravan up top. Let's just add mining to like everybody. Man, that child Zephyr has tons of kills on other dwarves. That child Zephyr keeps tantruming and murdering dwarves. Nish, I am your fortress liaison. Let's discuss your situation. Yeah, what about it? Fucking what about it? The world is the same as ever. Is it though? Are you sure? What requests do you have of our merchants? Nothing. Literally fucking nothing. Remember, agreements strengthen bonds. Please consider it an import agreement by next year. Uh-huh. Let's discuss what we're willing to offer for your craft dwarf ship. Do you think they know? Do you think anybody told them? Well then, we have finalized the export agreement. Just a second of explosion. Farewell. I look forward to our meeting next year. Our fortunes rise and fall together. It's all burning. So he's gonna go start destroying buildings. That is also a were creature, by the way. An army of necromancer wrestlers? What's that gonna do exactly? I'll lock all these doors. I have a feeling the demons can destroy doors. Actually, I haven't checked if these are building destroyers. Oh no! Cattle the Miller's on fire! I'm so sorry, Cattle the Miller. Who's this? Fuzzatron, my mayor! Oh god, he's taking the long route. Or not. He's trying really hard to clean, so good luck, Fuzzatron. Psychiatrists? Yeah. Yeah, no, I tend to agree. I actually don't see many of them, which is a little weird. It's like, I know there's at least one in the fort, but because there's so much smoke all the time, I can't tell, quite frankly. Like, there's some cats down here. Did it go a few Z levels down, maybe? Nope, just stray dogs. Like, if it's up here, I don't see it. Oh, I mean, something's shooting fireballs. David's on fire. Ah, there you are. Devil of Flame. Robo's been missing for a week. I don't know how that child got in there. How the heck did you get in there, Archimedes? Like, what the actual hell? How? Oh, there's a demon. I think it's destroying a door right now. Yep, it's in the hallways. I really hope that you're able to just take that out in a reasonable amount of time, Dwarf. Oh my god. Is that all that we have left? 30 dwarves and most of them on fire? Fantastic. Do you have to mine through these? How do you remove glass windows? Yeah, we're down to 29 dwarves. Most of the dwarves are hiding in bedrooms. A lot of them are in prison, actually. This idiot's cooking for some reason. I think the problem is a lot of them went to go pick up... Oh, you're giving food to prisoners, I get it. The problem is a lot of them went to go pick up, or not prisoners, the ones who were starving. A lot of them went to go pick up pickaxes, and in the process of picking up pickaxes to go fight, they had to walk past this boy. Vigoury Brush. The Master of Flame. Yeah, there he goes. He goes to go grab that and then gets blasted. Yo! No, don't do it! This is our were creature. Spear Dwarf has been missing for a week. Pop-Tart Man has been released into the fortress and he's like, oh my god. What the hell is happening down here? Shit got busy while I was gone. I just really hope. Someone just comes up here and does this. That's all I hope. Is that someone makes it up there. I mean, you might turn into a were creature, which would be mighty inconvenient. Looks like a party. You're glad that you were invited. Sounds like a party for sure. I would love to see a werebear versus a demon. Demon would probably win. Star and Snow has been found dead. How many doors are we at down? Oh no, it made it into the hospital. It's blasting everything in the hospital. To those of you in chat right now who don't play Dwarf Fortress, how hard is it to follow this? I'm curious. I'm very curious how visually, like, readable this is for people who don't play Dwarf Fortress. Alright, well that should be part of the burrows, is it not? Yeah, and that's the burrow that they're locked to. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. It's not readable, that's fair. Masterwork of Thumbs has been lost. No. You'd say it's an E. I get you. What about on a scale from re to Also, we're going at sub 1 frame a second, I would say. Spears has been found dead. No, not Spears. You have no idea what's going on. All the gray is fire, shit's burning. There's a little demon guy in the middle here who's this guy who's murdering all of us because we dug too deeply and too greedily, which was the goal today. And Bilag is throwing a tantrum. He broke a statue. Motherfucker defiled a statue. Why would you do that? Oh, he's chasing a dog. I really hope that...
for everyone!
It would be great if Bilag managed to kill a demon, but I'm not getting my hopes up on that one. Valid point. One of my goals is trying to figure out how to make this game as easy as possible to watch, and it's difficult. Wonder what equipment you're trying to pick up. Waiting for B-Log to just get blasted. Interested to see what Dwarf Fortress is about? Okay, well, to be clear, this is as far into endgame as you really can be. Unless, except for, like, maybe, like, a high, like, large machinery. This is, you're gonna go play. Okay, child. Your frame rate would be so bad, though. Hayes? Oh, shit. Pop-Tart Man became a were-creature again. He's a werebear. He's a werebear. He's a werebear. He's a werebear. Yeah, and Space Fox also cuts your frame rate in half. So it's significantly less pleasant to play. Space Fox style set is the one I like looking at the least. That's the problem. Like, I would argue personally that this tile set is just as easy to understand as Space Fox. It does everything about the same. The only difference is you're not loading sprites, so the game runs way better. You never get that far? Fair enough. I personally find this one really easy to understand. Whoop! Werebear versus Demon? That's what that red was. Apparently the werebear is still alive. Werebear Hunter is caught in a cloud of flames. The flame kicks the werebear hunter in the upper leg. Bruising. Darn it, not even getting hits in. Werebear Weaver attacks the hunter. Okay. Yeah. I don't think Werebear's got this. Do what you can, you crazy were creature. Long story short, this is a basically like a werewolf, except it turns into a bear. Dwarf that we have, who occasionally goes insane and murders a bunch of people, which is why I had him locked in a closet. And there you are. Bit's been found dead. Sorry, Pop-Tart Man. Much sorry. But if you are new to Dwarf Fortress, I do have these. And I also do these little guys. Whoops, not, well, I guess that command as well, but that's what I meant. I do these little videos, which are like little highlight reels of stuff that's happened. I've taken a week off of them for a couple of reasons, but I'm really glad that I have now. Essentially, are we trying to find a metaphor here? I mean, I had him locked in a box for forever. Oh, really? Has someone queued up to go do that job? Apparently, I still have dwarves left. 16. Gosh. Most of them, and I literally mean most of them, are in prison. 3 of them are on fire. The ones that all say that they're chained are on fire, and then we have children left. So the named dwarves that are alive still are Doggus, who's on fire, Shadow, Zaniri, the wood burner, FG, and Jacques, and Bilag. Bilag is playing. I don't actually know where you are. Oh, he's down here. This guy. He's just down there panicking and playing. Let's see what your recent thoughts are. Bilag has been utterly harrowed by the nightmare that is his tragic life. He is afraid after experiencing trauma and horrified after seeing Archimedes die, another child. But yeah, I have no idea what metaphor you could possibly be trying to say here. He should have been named Harry Potter. Yeah. Personally has the highest regard for loyalty. He has a deep respect for animals and plants in the natural world, truly values merrymaking and parties, and feels those who attempt to conceal their emotions are vain and foolish. Values peace at all costs, and believes that peace is always preferable to war. Doesn't respect a society that has settled into harmony without strife and debate, and finds maintaining decorum a silly, fumbling waste of time. That's Bilag. Yeah, no, this is like one of the hardest times to tune in for a Dwarf Fortress stream, if you don't know what you're looking at. But we'll be starting a new fort in a little bit. I'm trying to spot living dwarves. Oh, there's one. Olin, the crafts dwarf. Who's apparently still trying to feed my prisoners. Admirable. There's a child who's sleeping. Slept through a demon invasion. That's gonna be one to... for the books. Demon of the Devil of Flame, I think is... there's two of them. They're moving in to the tavern. I really hope that they blast my alcohol, because then it will all explode. There's a cat right there. Also sloths, we do stream Dwarf Fortress here about 5 days a week. Currently my streams are a little bit shorter because I've just personally gone through a really emotional week. So normally they're about 8 to 10 hours, but recently they've been a little less. Wonder if it's going up. Nope. But yeah, if you are super confused, top right, there's a circle, like a round shape. It says what Z level we're on. So when I'm jumping around through Z levels, you can kind of keep track. I'm just shocked that the game still considers these dwarves alive. And I'm really, really, really sad that we weren't able to knock down that wall. How many demons are left, I wonder? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Where's Nish, the social liaison? Or the fortress liaison? Up here. Are you at work right now, B-Lug?
Flu season dope it is then.
Thank you very much for that $5 tip. I do owe you 5 push-ups or 5 sit-ups. I'm in a better place now, and I can do those again. Obviously, I'm still not 100%, but you know, getting better slowly. There's a dwarven baby who appears to be dying of thirst down here. Disgusted after retching miasma. 1-year-old, oh no. Son of Mythatos and Milbel. I gave you options, men. Take them or leave them. Jumping jacks, though, really? That's a new one. This poor, poor child. The forgotten beast, Oris Thetethsulon, has come. A gigantic feathered earthworm. It has wings and it appears to be emaciated. Its black feathers are long and sparse. Beware its deadly blood. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's in a tree. It's the capital W down in the bottom of, like, center-ish of the screen, and a yellow tree. Well, we get to watch this thing fight some demons, hopefully. Oh, am I not following it? Considering there's a raven demon literally right here on screen. There it is. I'll make my face get out of the way for a second here. In my own time, I don't split it, so it's one or the other. If I let people make it complicated, then it gets really complicated really quickly. I'll do 5 of one or 5 of the other. Why is it so complicated? And it's dead. Rip that forgotten beast. Some beasts are best left forgotten permanently, I mean, guesses. Of course I like it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it. What it's worth, B-Lug. Still playing. Playing with a mug from the looks of things. You're on TV. Yes, you are on. You were on TV. Are you asking me to break dance? I mean, that would break me, but so would also. Ooh. So for reference, there's a fire demon sitting right here. My dwarves are just like running up and down past this hallway. Specifically this Misethos, dwarven child, who's, I'm fine, he says. He doesn't feel anything after seeing dead bodies. Blissful after remembering sleeping in a very good bedroom, but alarmed and afraid. 3 years old. We'll follow him. There's a demon just floating there. It's going, we'll all float on tonight. And then Olin the crafts dwarf, who's still tending to my prisoners, seems to have panicked. Seems to have. Oh, they're up on the surface. It's a fitting end. Seems like the traders are getting blasted. Everything in the trade stockpile is just on fire. Trees are on fire. Yep, some hot traders, man. For sure. The merchants have embarked on their journey. Good luck, guys. Good luck on that embark. Trees are on fire. We still have 14 dwarves left. I think it's just most of them are in prison. Oh, there you are. Where's it going? Oh, geez. Ran down here to kill something. We didn't start the fire, they said. We're not a terrorist, they said. Oh my god. Is the frame rate that bad? Oh, there was a dwarf down there. Oh, now we have 13. So this is on fire up here. Right here. The trapdoor. It's gonna be on fire for all eternity because it's an artifact, so it can't be destroyed, to my knowledge. But that is Scarbell, chat room. As the fires burn, the ocean still laps against the seashore. Demons have overrun this place. It's a pretty good place to end it, I think. We've released demons unto the world. Oh my god, why? Some migrants have decided to brave this terrifying place, knowing it may be their tomb. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm going to put them in this burrow, which I'm going to lock to right here. Because I want to flood this portion of the map. So I don't know how many migrants I'm actually going to get. But we'll find out in a second, now, won't we? Yeah, they're here to see the circus. In disguise? I doubt it. Maybe they came from the Blockade of Fools. Wouldn't that be fun? If we get a dwarf from the Blockade of Fools. Any named ones? Yeah, nothing that I recognize so far. But yeah, no, for some reason I strangely doubt it. That they sent a vampire hit squad in disguise. I don't think that's the case. I'm also oddly disappointed that they haven't set my barrels on fire yet. I'm not seeing any demons. Being honest, I'm really not seeing any demons. I don't know where they all went. Oh, there's one. Murdering what I think was a bunny? Yeah, jackrabbit. The buck rabbit was found dead. Also, chat room, after today, I'm going to look into getting closed captions on my stream. So it'll be a thingy that you can click down next, just like when you show your stream player settings down at the bottom of the stream. I don't think they'll translate over to YouTube, but there will be closed captions on the stream. I don't know if that's helpful for anybody, but... Is it because of this, Animal? Have I inspired you to go do silly things? Oh no. Are they dying on their way in? It'd be such a shame. Well, we got 17 dwarves now. Was Groucho and caught in a snowstorm? Uneasy after seeing dead bodies. I would be too. Alright, so the remove construction jobs are going. The demon is currently murdering my livestock. That's what all those exclamation points and random smoldering smoke is. God, they would die from smoke inhalation alone. I was way too entertained by it when Cringer had it. Not even because it was misinterpreting his voice, just because it was kind of neat to see. Oh, that's not what I want. That's what I want. What time of year is it? Mid-autumn? Water's gonna freeze soon. In theory, animal. Not with dwarves as weak as these, but in theory, yes. There you go. Make machine guns. Starts now. I mean, I guess you could, if you call like minecart shenanigans machine guns. Yeah, I guess you kind of can, but. Damn water pressure. Let's just pause for a second here. Oh my god. Whoo-wee! Hello, ocean. My old fucking friend. Good god! That filled fucking fast. I've never, I mean, I've seen water pressure, but I guess I've never seen ocean water pressure. Meanwhile, down in the caverns, there's some wet demons. Do you think demons drown? No, I haven't, because I sealed off hell. Yeah, I sealed off hell. I think? Yeah. So no, I didn't flood the circus. Oh my god. Huh. So the whole ocean just went whoosh and disappeared. Instantly. And it's filling back in now. Huh. So that's how oceans work. And this dwarf and this child are just chilling there. Yeah, wouldn't that be interesting if it froze before it fills? Kind of wishing it destroyed one of those doors. It's also like these weird air pockets underground now. Like this area is all a weird air pocket. And it's just infinitely draining down into the caverns, I guess. There's still demons running around down here. Looks a little damp. Yeah, I kind of drained an ocean. I'm actually amazed that didn't crash the game. How's your vacation, Bellinaire? Man. Here's the best part, right? There's one, Jacques the Scholar, Methos, Cyril, Id the Mayor, or my old mayor, and Ziniri. All just chilling in prison. I'm also shocked that the frame rate is as good as it is. Also, I think it did freeze. It's hard to tell how deep it is because it's frozen, but... Dusting of mud. Wow. Damn. All the dwarves have been missing for a week. This is kind of fascinating, though. Watching every... Like, because the fortress is draining now, yeah? Everything's getting put, like, sucked down that tube. Belliner, do you think that surviving the aftermath is going to be worth watching or worth trying again after they hit it with a couple hot fixes? This fortress is going to be mighty haunted soon. Oh. This is one of the more dramatic ends I've had to a fort. I'm going to be honest. Like, the flooding the fortress with the ocean kind of... hit the nail on the head for me. Like, it's a hell of an ending. This area is like starting to drain slowly too. My big concern is that it wouldn't have that much water pressure. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Belliner. I'm gonna, by the way, for reference, I'm gonna wait until this water drains out because now that the ocean is frozen, you know, open space, ice wall. Now that the ocean is frozen, the amount of water that is draining into here is limited. So I want to see what this looks like when it's done draining. Or drained out mostly, rather. For anybody who doesn't know what they're looking at Dwarf Fortress-wise, the purple stuff is the stench of rotting corpses. Oh, there's still a demon. Apparently demons don't drown. Or so I'm told. Although his right front leg is gone and his rear leg is gone. So something knocked off 2 of his legs. A great quadruped composed of flame. And has a pair of fan-like antennae and a bloated body. You know, I kind of figured that getting covered in water would kill a creature made of flame. But I guess not. Wait, is that steam? Yeah, it's just steam. So whatever he's doing, he's steaming. Yeah, that's what it looked like, is that they hotfixed a lot of the worst bugs, but I don't know. That game just still seems so soulless to me. Yeah, no, my biggest regret with this fortress is that we didn't... Or is that I sealed off hell. Because initially I was thinking, maybe we can just function with hell down there, and then I was like, yeah, fuck it. Actually, no. We'll just fight them. It's fine. I'm curious to see what the cavern layer looks like right now. FG's been missing for a week. I wonder what those dwarves in prison right now are thinking. We have 8 dwarves. So much stinky up here. Can't I mind myself away? I have 0 control over most of these dwarves. Apparently I have a clerk somewhere who's attending a meeting. He's attending a meeting in here, but I think you're also in restraints. Yeah, so literally all the dwarves I have left are in prison, and there's nothing I can do with them. So they'll just eventually starve to death. Well, actually, that's not totally true. There's this dwarf. But they can get out the top. So there's this dwarf, these 2 dwarves, and then everybody else is dead. So no, not really. Because none of them are miners. They can only mine if they have picks, and I guarantee you there are no picks up there. I'm just disappointed that fire demons are not destroyed by water. But how's the water draining? We're down to 7 of 7. But out here is drained quite a bit. Like, some portions of the fortress are still like essentially completely fucking filled with water. But other areas like this area down here have drained quite a bit. This is almost completely drained. This is almost completely drained. Let's get in there. This hasn't even started draining. But I can see where it's starting to drain. Yeah. I'm always surprised how few flavorful events they start off with. Like, this is probably just me being ignorant, but they can't be that hard to code. Considering the fortress is dead. We had a good run. We really, really did. Oh, man. How do the dwarves say fuck you to hell? They fill hell with magma and then release the ocean. And every single year, when the ocean thaws, the fortress is going to fill back up again. Yeah, the world map seemed kind of soulless. There's so much blood and shit just like washing down the stairwell. So many artifacts. This would be an interesting fortress to come back to in adventure mode in a couple years. Just to see. You know? Just to see. Right, guys. I'm gonna go grab myself me lunch, and then we'll discuss what we're gonna do next, right? 2 seconds. I wouldn't say it's a good tech demo. It's a tech demo, not a good one. I've played good tech demos. That's not a good tech demo. All right, guys. So this fortress is done. That much is obvious. What do we want to do next? Because I have noodles that I need to eat. Long story short, this is left. This was originally chicken noodle soup, but there's like no broth left because I still can't bring myself to say X. My ex-fiance of a couple of days used to really like chicken soup that I made. And I'd always put too much noodles in it, and she didn't like a lot of noodles. So there isn't very much broth left. All right, animal. You have a good night. So how's everybody doing today? Let's just have a chit-chat session for a bit while those few demons that are left, I don't know if you guys can see them, but they're pretty small down there. I mean, sure. It was a raven demon. Dude, this is the last 2 streams I've done. The hardest streams I've ever done in my life. Time is moving at like 4% speed right now. Just in general, with everything. Yeah, it's that green thing in the middle of the screen. There's also a red one down on the right. The red one is made of fire. This one's just spitting noxious secretions everywhere. Just spitting out mucus and gum. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do something else in this world or not. I mean, we've been in this world for a while. Have a good lure clump. How was food last night? What food? What did I eat last night? I actually can't remember. It's a medium-sized world. There's plenty of factions and races, and we can be far away from this. Oh, with my parents? Never seen anybody say rents instead of parents. Yeah, I did. Kind of forgot about that, to be honest. Yeah, I had mac and cheese. It was good. It was good. That pub makes good mac and cheese. The only problem is we're probably not going to get another water explosion like that again because we already drained the ocean once. Also, is heading out with the rents a Britishism? No, they're defiling our graves. The fortress is going to become haunted. Would you look at that? Cert coffin destroyed by Gamum Bitrak, a raven demon. Okay, I've literally never seen or heard that before, so I was wondering if it was a British thing. Yeah, no, I went out with the parents last night. Cried a shit ton. I had an anxiety attack. I had a panic attack. And didn't sleep much. And now I'm here. I'm doing terrible. Getting out of a really long relationship is really hard. I just hope my brain sorts it out sooner rather than later. Like, I thought I was okay most of yesterday and then went to bed. Organizing the apartment's been nice, though. I've got most of my stuff put away. She has some stuff that she still needs to remove from here. And then there's some sentimental items I want to... that I know she wants. Because she said she wants them. couple old newspaper clippings and things that have weird sentimental value to the two of us. I'm gonna go get photocopied and laminate and give her the originals. Probably gonna do that tonight. Man, watching demons defiling graves is hard. It's like, you fuckers! Chat room, do you guys find watching these demons wander around entertaining? Because I find them wandering around very entertaining. The only reason we get to see this is because of how many dwarves I have in prison. Yep. Vog, that is exactly what they're doing. Also, all of the water is drying up and it's just replaced with dirt from the ocean. Silty dirt. Oh, a snowstorm has come. Did someone go berserk? Oh, Id has become my mayor. We have only a few dwarves left. But Id became my mayor. I was confined to the humiliation! They're all in prison, so they're all chained up behind doors. And the demons haven't noticed them yet. It's a pity all the walls are already engraved. I'd like to see what one of them would engrave right now. I guess I could do that with this brewer. Not really. I'm just kind of eating lunch. And waiting for my food to be done. And then we'll figure out what we do next. And I have to, like, get rid of the super happy character for a little bit because I can't keep it going. Two seconds. They just put out a new album, which I need to listen to, actually. Bellinair the Scholar is visiting. Wait, what? Bellinair? Hold up. Why? Would you do that? He's carrying a book. To be fair, Bellinair the Scholar has visited several times in the past. The Full Visceral? Yeah. Full Visceral is part 1 and part 2 are both great. That's their first album? Also, chat room, I need a little bit of advice. I'm looking into purchasing a streaming box. And I can't really decide between Fire TV, Chromecast, and Roku. Does anybody here have any advice or preferences? Because I've never used one before. Yeah. He's just being a scholar. And there's salt demons. Right here. Oh no, fly brutes, not salt demons. So fly brutes. A large scaly fly with mandibles and a bloated body. Beware its fire. It's a giant fire-breathing fly. So Bellinaire is a member of my stream team and is a scholar that has visited here quite frequently because of our expansive library, as you can see in front of you. And he's a named dwarf from a previous fort. Yeah, that's a little different, your fate. Also, I'm not in the Apple ecosystem at all. It was a bit weird because of it. Yeah, I guess that would make the wiring a little weird, wouldn't it? Fair enough, yeah. That's weird. You hate Chromecast with passion, it drains battery of your phone. Oh, really? Never used the Amazon one. Amazon one scares me a little bit because it has Alexa integration. And, as chat was saying earlier, wiretap integration. Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Those need, like, a keyboard plugged into it. I don't have an extra keyboard. Just looking at how much these are. Okay, so those are 20 bucks. There are remotes that work with it? It's tempting. Yeah, but then, like, at that point, I'm buying 2 pieces of hardware, right? If I'm buying 2 pieces of hardware, then I might as well just get the other hardware. I guess. I need to look into it. But thanks for putting that idea in my head. I hadn't thought about that. Man, I wish that there was a way to just release all my prisoners in the justice menu. It's a lot of cold cases. Why is there water everywhere? I drained the ocean. Well, first, first we invaded hell. And then we killed a couple demons and blocked them off and felt pretty good about ourselves. And then hell fucked us. Then we backed off and fought hell again at a choke point. Until my military all died. And then I, as a fuck you, flooded the fortress. An ambush! Ooh, exciting. These guys aren't going to do very well. Oh my god, I really hope this is a big as fuck ambush. I hope that this is a massive ambush. Stealthy elves have arrived. They're killing the little that's left of my livestock. Alright. Another ambush. See a black bear or a grizzly bear. One of the two. Alita, the grizzly bear. I mean, that's the only thing that can happen, is the elves will kill a couple dwarves and then they'll fight some clowns. Another ambush. Another ambush. Piglet's been found dead. Meanwhile, this dwarf here, the brewer. Stop. Don't do it. You're going to regret this! Bastards! Nope. Most of them are just heading down. I like to think that they're talking, you know? Like, I like to think that this dwarf is telling them, no, stop. You don't want to do this. Trust me, you don't want to do this. Not even an army. He'd be recruited if it was a one-man army. Demon is burning down more trees. And the elves are probably like, stupid, stupid, stupid dwarf. Alright, in they go. How many undead are in the fortress, I wonder? So I got 4 citizens left, and they're all chained. They're all in prison. That's all that's left. Alright, so there's only one Wold Baymont. Is the only dwarf that's left. I don't know about these elves, but I wouldn't go doing this. Is there a way to dig to heaven? I've heard some people say that before. Oh shit, there's actually a dwarf out. Dang. Running down towards the lower stairs. We're flashing down arrows. Thirsty and depressed. As the elves skulk their way inside. There's angels and stuff? Yeah, but that's not really heaven. Because I'd imagine heaven would be digging up, yeah? Or building up. I am incredibly confused by that sound command. What in the hell triggered that? Anyway, there's elves coming into the fort. Actually, how on earth did that get used? And now there's demons fighting. Fire-breathing giant flies are fighting with elves inside of the fortress. While the Scholar Bellinaire up in the top. Oh, is that what happened? Really? Is that the sound that that's set to do? Huh. Which shirt did you buy? If you don't mind me asking. Sorry, nobody's bought a shirt from me in about a year? Maybe more? Well, cheers, man. Enjoy your shirt. My shirt setup is weird. I have shirts for sale in 2 places and I don't officially advertise either of them. Oh my god. That elf just got knocked so far back. I don't know if that popped up or how obvious that was, but the little swords dwarf down there, down by the liquor stores, just got fucking vaulted. Elves are still coming in. That's a very small ambush. He says that as another group of ambushers show up. The real question is, can these elves beat hell? I mean, elves ambushed. I technically have 4 dwarves left. They're all in prison. So I can't actually do anything, but elves showed up, so I'm like, I'll see how this ends. Yeah. No, it's very rare. Unless you go to TwitchCon. It is very rare that you'll see my shirts. And apparently somewhere in the Seattle medical system, there's somebody with a Crypt Lurk mug. Yeah. Another ambush. Curse all friends of nature. So down here, they're ambushing demons. I do want to know if these elves are able to kill demons. It was the fire ones that fucked us. We were able to kill some of the other ones. Another ambush has been called. This is a mess. I just see a lot of elves shooting point blank arrows at this thing. And it seems to be like dodging everything that they're doing. As it doesn't look winded or tired at all. And there's just more and more and more dead elves everywhere. Not only did they defile our graves, but now they're soaking our graves in elven blood. What a disgrace. Disgusting. Yeah, no, they just annihilated them. They get any hits in? Okay. Okay, they did something. But thank you very much for buying a t-shirt. I hope you like it. Tweet me pictures, if possible. This is a coastal fort. That's why there's water everywhere, is because I flooded the ocean into the fortress. Oh my god. This ambush of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like all of these just showed up right there. They're just running at the fire. Good luck blocking fire demon with wooden shields and wooden armor. Good luck. Elf. I don't know what they're made out of material-wise, but dented eyelids might make sense if they're big enough. I could try that. What if I just did a fortress on the coast and don't really want to do another coast fortress? Did you think about that? Also, there's the part where I don't really care if my dwarves can swim. What's my next plan? I don't know. Probably not what you just suggested. If I'm being blunt. Well, from the looks of things, all of those elves are dead. Or at least the majority of those current elves are dead. Man. Although it looks like they're leaving. Goddamn pansies, man. Is there a demon in there? Or is that water? Yeah, there's a demon in there. It's like an ambush was discovered, but they're already running, so it doesn't matter. I mean, the elves could try their hand. It's like, from my point of view, in this fortress right now, creatures are going to come from far and wide, thinking that they have the strength to take down Scarbell, a fortress populated by demons, considered to be the mouth of hell. And you know what? Let them try. For the eternally burning artifacts of this fortress welcomes you. Any excited adventurer. Any lost soul. The defiled graves will obviously cause ghosts to rise and roam the land. The hallways drenched in blood. Elf corpses strewn with goblins and dwarves alike. All the way down to the depths. That's what happens when you drain an ocean, chat room. Right here. That. Thank you very much for the 14 cents, Anonymous. Every little bit goes towards helping me remain full-time, now that I don't have the support of secondary income. So thank you, seriously. We even drained the magma itself into hell. Even though it's endlessly, you know, pouring out. We're still dumping magma into hell. You head to bed, Stone Pants? But this ghost, Bits, Ghost of Murder Bits, is guarding the entryway to hell from any wary travelers that might be brave enough or lucky enough to make it this far. Thank you, Murder Bits, for keeping wary travelers away in the far depths. You know, I've had a lot of very unsatisfying endings. This, so far, has been a very satisfying ending. Well, actually, the fort's not that full of water. It's draining really fast. Because it's all just flooding out into the caverns, causing it to empty out quite quickly. It filled up really quickly, but it's also emptying out quite quickly. See, the thing is, normally when I get overrun like this, all the dwarves die and then the game ends. But because not all my dwarves are dead because I have some in prison. Yeah, like, look, this whole upper area is, like, basically drained. The hospital's drained. This lower section down here is drained. Yeah, no, everything's gonna be clear pretty soon. Wait, what do you mean? You mean a demon resort is what you're saying? Or are you saying that we have a real big pool? El Naso. Oh shit! Olin the Craftsdwarf has been elected mayor! Oh, but I only have one dwarf. Okay, who the hell let you out? Huh. I mean, he is the mayor, yeah. Wonder what your most recent thought is. He's been utterly harrowed by the nightmare that is his tragic life, but he feels triumph to be elected as mayor. Oh, interesting. Sirele. Interesting. He was panicking after being dehydrated. I bet you there's food. That's a lot of negative mood. So are you saying that mayors are corrupt, Sirelag, in Dwarf Fortress? He personally treasures independence and disregards tradition, respects power, and doesn't care about nature one way or another. Dreams of raising a family. He killed Darren Veselski, the cat. Probably what put you in prison. He has 2 deities and passing acquaintances and no known family. Oh, so the entire fortress doesn't end up in prison? I guess. You know what? I think this is a pretty good place to leave it off. I think this is a good spot to retire this fortress. Or succumb to the demon invasion, if you will. Scarbell, you've been fun. I think we should abandon this fortress for ruin. I think if I retire this fortress and there's suddenly a lot of dwarves here, I'm going to call bullshit. So for me personally, I'm going to abandon this fort. All right, guys.